that is the latest login in 2020. So again, we are given a login table. Okay, the column names are given as user ID, stamp, timestamp. The types are given as int and date time. Okay, and what is mentioned to me, user ID and timestamps is the primary key for this table. Okay, so what you need to write, we need to write query to report the latest login for all the users in the year 2020. Okay, so before, in this previous question, what we were asked the first login date. Okay, and here we are asked to find the latest login. So basically there what we were doing, we were extracting the minimum value. Okay, so in this particular question, if I want the latest login, so what I can do is I can take the maximum dates. Okay, so concept is kind of same. So before doing any kind of conclusion how to solve this question, let's read the question completely. Okay, it's written further. So do not include the users who did not log in 2020. Okay, so we need to include all the users that have logged in 2020 year. Okay, and it is also mentioned the return the result table in any order. Okay, so order is not means specified here, so it can be either ascending, descending. It can, the order is not specified here. So what is given to me, the logins table is given to me. Okay, so for, let's say for user number 6. Okay, so user ID is 6, and what we can see here is for in 2020 only one time this user ID 6 has logged in. So on which date, 30th of June 2020. Okay, because rest of the days is on 2021 and 2019 for user ID 6. So which part we will include? Only this part. So this is what is given in the answer. Okay, let's see for 8. So 8 user ID has logged in for 2 times. In means the value in the logins table we are given 2 values for what you call user ID 8. So we can see in 2020 means this user ID has logged in 2 times. Okay, so what will be the maximum of these 2 dates? So maximum will be the date that will come after. Okay, so basically this date will be included, 30 of December 2020. So this is what is written in answer. Okay, so let's see for 2. So for 2 dates are 2020 and one is 2019. So only this date is that is included in 2020. So this is what is written in answer. For 14, if we see, for 14, the user ID 14 has never logged in 2020. Okay, we can see it is the 2 values are either in 2019 and one is 2021. So what we need to 14 will be not included in our answer. Okay, so our first task, whenever the question of SQL is given to me, so what is our first task? We need to find, okay, in the result table which columns are required. So user ID is required, latest stamp is required. Okay, so these 2 columns are only required, last stamp is required. So I want to give alias as last stamp to timestamp. Okay, so this part I need to keep in mind. And what I can do is, in the previous question we were doing we are grouping according to user ID, and then we were finding the minimum for the latest login. For the first login, for the latest login we need to find the maximum of the timestamp. Okay, so question is kind of same. So if I will write it, I will write the code here, it will be more clear. Okay, so what I can do is I will do select what I want, user underscore ID. Okay, and what I want, maximum of timestamp. So this is completely given to me here. So in previous part only event date was having type as date. So the value, this here it is showing only this much, but actually the value was something like this, timestamp. Okay, so what I can do is I want output also in the same what you call order. So what I can do is maximum of time underscore stamp, and what I want alias as last underscore stamp. Okay, from which table? Logins table. Okay, where what I want to see in only 2020 part. Okay, so I can extract the year from this is basically I'm using extract what you call clause. So year from timestamp. Okay, timestamp, and the value should be equals to 2020. Okay, and I need to group it according to group by user underscore ID. So let's run it. Okay, it's successfully running. Let's submit it. So it is passing successfully.